talking about the next GOAT, bro. Tom Brady Tom Brady didn't announce his retirement, but
all the insiders
say ESPN saying that breaking news, Tom Brady retired from football. So this is welcome back to the False Line Podcast. We're here with another episode, another week, another Zachary. This is not the same person you saw last week. It's his twin. He's the guest for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, JK. This is Zach. He might be back. He might not. Nah, JK. Guys, it's official. Zachary's back on the False Line Podcast. Can we get a clap?
You got.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, nope.
Oh, I don't like that one.
I can't find it. There we go. Welcome back to the False Line Podcast, Zachary. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you heard that, Eric?
All right, let's take a shot.
Oh damn, bro.
Real quick.
I'm having issues, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Don't forget to. Okay.
Yeah, I know. They taste so much better cold.
It does. You know, I used to hate Fireball, but it's kind of growing on me now.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
So we're here with another episode. You and me. The plan probably now is going to be some episodes we'll have guests, some episodes we might not. It just kind of like whatever we want to do. And you know, I think you're a very charismatic person. There you go. When it comes to talk about like certain just topics, you can like really, I guess, talk and really just kind of get into it and have some enthusiasm. And that's probably why you're good at selling cars, to be honest.
Well, it used to be.
Well, you still are.
I'm gonna get back.
It's like
on track.
when you lock in.
When I try,
yeah, like you're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
But like
I gotta get. Once I sell, if I get like in the zone, then I'm in the fucking zone. But if I have to sell a couple cars and like feel it to get there. Because if I sell one car in a day, then I'm feeling it. I'm gonna sell 2 or 3.
It's funny how you snap your fingers a lot.
Do I really?
Yeah, you did that last time. So you were like,
oh, yeah. So don't snap or
no? I mean, I guess it's your thing. I don't know.
I guess.
But yeah. So be interesting to have you. We'll see how it goes. Really, I think we'll let's try and do it every week and have just a strong. I like to say year really, just because it's so early in the year in January.
It's January.
So I'm happy you're here. Welcome back to the False Line Podcast.
My suspension has been lifted.
Yeah, it's funny. I was telling my girls like Zach still says he's suspended.
Yeah, I've been telling him for 3 months. I'm like, I just got a suspension. I'm not off.
Yeah,
I'm just suspended.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah, he couldn't tell me nothing.
So yeah, but I guess let's get into it, man. I wanted to talk. We're gonna talk football, the GOAT retired, playoffs. You know, before we get into that, I just wanted to speak about this funny story I heard about. So there's this guy named Caleb from West Elm Furniture or some shit like that, right? But he's from New York City. He makes furniture.
Makes or sells?
He makes it.
Makes it.
Yeah. And apparently, like a girl on TikTok, she posted a video like, oh, I was with this guy. I went on dates with him, and he told me he loved me. He sent me a playlist on Spotify that it was specially for me. You heard about this?
Yeah. Well, you told me about it like last week.
Well, yeah, probably earlier this week.
Yeah, or earlier this week, yeah.
And then, yeah, she was just saying that, and then that all these girls started commenting, like, was his name Caleb from West Elm? Was his name Caleb? And I was like, oh my gosh, this happened to me too. And then another person made a video about it, and then like it just went viral. So apparently, this guy Caleb was on like Tinder. I think it was Hinge.
Yeah.
And then he was like just talking to these girls, spending time with them, like texting them, FaceTiming, like just really like, you know, like.
Is he a handsome dude though? He's got to be.
I mean,
right?
he was like, I mean, in my opinion, like, I mean that's him right there. You know, I don't know. Like, I mean, he's like.
I would give like a 7.
Can you see him from here?
I would give like a 7 probably.
You can't see him? No. Was it like? I mean, I think he's like a 7.
I would say 7.
You know, that's. I mean,
that's being generous.
Yeah, but I mean, like a 7 in personality, you're basically a 10, bro. That's how I see it.
Yeah, because I'm like an 8 with personality. So.
I think I'm like a 7 with the. Nah, I think I'm like an 8.
Yeah, if you were a little bit taller, bro, you'd be in there like swimwear.
I would have got her like that, right?
Like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like no trouble.
It took me 3 months.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's all right.
But anyways, this guy was talking to these girls, you know, like really like basically into them. And then like he fucking just ghosted them. Like straight up ghosted. Like no more. Just gone. like, and then the girls were really upset, trying to get him fired from his job and just trying to like say like that's really fucked up. And
Wait. Backtrack. What's his job? I thought he made furniture. Is that not like his?
No, he was
business?
working for a company building the furniture, like making it or building. Well, I don't know.
Okay. I see. I thought it was like his own personal business.
And that they were just like basically like bashing this guy on social media. And the thing is, like, my thing, why? Well, I mean, they're just trying to like basically shit on the guy and get him fired.
Yeah.
And it, like, why go to the extent to get him fired if, like for what he's doing? Like, is it that really fucked up?
I wouldn't. Did he have sex with these girls?
Yeah, he was having, like, he wasn't ever, like, in a relationship. He told him apparently he told some of the girls that he loved them.
Yeah.
And wanted to be with them. Like, they were exclusive, and he was out still doing his thing with other girls.
Well, I mean, I've been through those phases where I tell girls what they want to hear to keep them around. You know, you don't want options. So I don't think he's a bad guy. It's just he wants to keep his options open. So, and if like you like the relations, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have with this girl, then you're going to want to tell her what she wants to hear because you don't love her, but you love what she does for you. So you're gonna tell her what she wants to hear to keep her around. So I've been there with multiple people. Yeah. So, and
the thing is, I think they were in this conversation. They were just saying like, as a girl's perspective, like, or just being a guy, like, is it really fucked up, you know, or is it really wrong, like to the point where you gotta call his job and like try and get this kid fired, or really like try and like just bash him on the internet and just bully, almost cyberbully the guy.
Yeah, I do think it is fucked up because I don't like that I do it.
Yeah,
because it messes with girls' heads, but I do it unintentionally. Like I might think, like I really like.
I feel like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of intentional, but I'm like, I almost try to make myself believe it, and then eventually I'm just like, never mind. And then, but it messes with girls' heads, so I understand where they're coming from. But from a guy that's done it before, it's like it doesn't feel fucked up. Like we're guys. Yeah. What do you expect? Yeah. Like, unless we're in a relationship with you, you should never trust us. Unless you're in a relationship. If we're in a relationship, usually for the most part, guys are pretty loyal. I feel like if they're willing to get in a relationship, they're pretty loyal. But if they don't make that commitment,
I think
then you need to keep your expectations low because.
You hear that, ladies?
Yeah. You heard it here first from fuckboy himself.
Damn.
But I'm in a relationship, so I don't do none of that no more.
Oh, good. You're in love.
Not in love. Not in love.
Anyways, but yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like I think the guy's. I mean, he's just being a fuckboy.
Yeah. How old is this kid?
He's young 20s or mid 20s.
Oh, so I mean, no kids or
right,
nothing?
Yeah, just right there in prime time, I think.
Yeah.
And just doing his thing. I think what is kind of fucked up. Because this was the other argument, is like, is it fucked up that he's sending this like exact same playlist from Spotify? Like, hey, I put these songs together. This is for you.
That's kind of fucked up. I mean, I've dedicated the same song to a few girls. Like, I'm like, hey, this is my song to you. Like, I probably got one song that I've sent to like 6 girls, but like, this is my song to you. But it's kind of fucked up. But as long as the girl don't know, like, why did this girl have to go fucking brag about him on social media?
Yeah,
these other girls would have never known. Like, keep your shit low key, girl.
Because it's like, I think the same. It's like, but isn't it the same thing as going out at the same restaurant with that same girl, like a different girl, same restaurant, different girl though?
I don't know, because a restaurant, you're not like, this is our spot. It's just somewhere to eat. But a song, you're like, this is our song. So it's more sentimental. But a restaurant, like, I've been to Texas Roadhouse with multiple girls, but it's not our spot. It's like, it's just somewhere. It's a good place to eat.
Yeah,
but a song, you could dedicate a song to somebody. Has more sentimental value. So you're like, wow, that makes sense.
It's super. I think super fuckboyish to do. Mm-hmm. Really, just to like kind of send the same song or the same playlist, to a girl and be like, hey, I made this for you. Like, because you already kind of like, you basically got the playbook and you're repeating it over and over.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. And then,
well, it's broke now, obviously.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like now, your boy got caught. Like he can't be a fuckboy no more.
Now it's gonna be hard for him if he is actually serious about a girl. It's gonna be hard for her to believe him.
Yeah. And then the other comparison is now like, okay, like that's a different. So he's a fuckboy, right? But now that's a different way of being a fuckboy because he was simping and like sending like really lovey-dovey shit. And
that's my way of being a fuckboy too.
And like, but like he was simping, so a girl's gonna be like, "Oh, he's a simp," blah blah blah, you know. And then I think one of the girls that made like a reacted to the TikTok, she was saying, "Yeah, I was trying to add him to my roster and blah blah blah," and like. Basically, like she was doing the same thing, and then she got all butthurt because she did him wrong when she was like being a little thotty too. But damn, what was I lost my train of thought, bro. Fuck. But the way of being a fuck boy, like so now. Let me ask you this: do you think now, and do you think like girls, women, or female have figured out what a fuck boy is in like the last maybe 3 years? 4 years, so like, is that like the new wave of fuckboys now?
I don't know, cause girls are still gullible, bro. Like at the end of the day, women are. Most guys, for the most part, are pretty manipulating. Cause,
but manipulative, like in what way?
Like because we all want the same thing. Like regardless, it's. I mean, you can love a girl, but at the end of the day, guys, their nature is to want sex.
Yeah,
they want to fuck. So, and they will almost do or say anything to get there.
Don't you think that's crazy?
It is. It's kind of fucked up.
Like, and it's not like we intentionally, like,
no, it's not. It's like subconsciously.
Like, it's just like a natural, like, wiring. Like, that's what we're meant to do.
Yeah, like,
it's
even
crazy.
Most girls, I don't, if I think I might be able to like you, I don't want to fuck you on the first time I meet you. I want to, like, wait to see because I honestly, truly don't want to fuck you over.
Yeah.
But I've had a couple girls just like, I don't want to fuck you until I date you. I'm like, yeah, and I buy cars without test driving them. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I feel like that's an important part, but that's really all guys want. I mean, not all. Guys want to be loved, and they want to love. But if the sex like ain't there.
Yeah, it's like an instinct thing. Yeah.
If all guys want to make sure that if they're going to be with a girl, that the sex has to be good.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
most guys get in a relationship, it's going to be long term.
Yeah.
So the sex has to be good.
I agree.
It's like test driving, bro. For real. Like
vroom. Make the purchase, lifetime purchase.
But, I mean, girls are fucked up too. It goes two ways. Girls have their thing. Guys want pussy. Girls want their attention whores. They just want to be told. They want to be coddled and be told that they like. I know a couple girls, but this one girl still hits me up. And I'm not gonna say any names.
Yeah.
You can probably guess who it is. She had a boyfriend. Whatever. They broke up. She got another boyfriend. They broke up, and now she's like trying to hit my phone again. And I'm like, no, like you're not getting attention from me anymore because you're trying to get with your ex 2 exes ago.
Yeah, damn.
And now I'm in a relationship. So you, for the most part, if I'm in a relationship, I like to think that I'm loyal. I've never really cheated on anybody. I ended the engagement because I wanted to cheat.
Yeah, damn.
If I want to cheat on you, I'm going to break up with you because obviously I'm not feeling you like I thought I was. So, but girls just want attention, bro. And they want to have every girl. I promise you this is 100% true.
Okay.
Every single girl in this world has somebody on the back burner.
You think so?
I think so. Now your girl might not because y'all are in a relationship. Yeah. But if y'all were new, I'm sure.
But this is the way I see it.
In the beginning of y'all's relationship, let me finish this real quick. In the beginning of y'all's relationship, like before she knew y'all were going to be serious, I'm willing to bet that she had somebody on the back burner just in case this shit didn't work out. Yeah, that's just how girls are. Now that y'all are serious, that's obviously not a thing anymore. But girls. That's how all my exes have been. And that's how the girl we work with that I was in a relationship with, she always had somebody on the back burner just in case I fucked up. And it puts a lot of pressure on guys.
Yeah, it does.
Because you really love these girls. You really like these girls. And you're like, damn, if I fuck up, she's got somebody else waiting.
But it's like, one time I heard is like, bro, like if you and your girl broke up tomorrow, she know who to hit up tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. On the
dead
back burner.
ass.
They
Like,
got
dead
somebody
ass.
on the back burner.
And that's like, damn, bro. Like, as much as like, and I hate to say this because I am in a relationship, but it's just like, as much as like you love someone and you want to be with them and they're down for you, and like sometimes like if you're not that serious, like where you guys are just dating, like boyfriend and girlfriend, like that's just it. And like you guys probably do break up, you know, it's like, yeah, she's probably gonna be like, she's gonna hit somebody, even if she just needs a friend to talk to, she's gonna talk.
Yeah.
But that one friend, probably if he could, he would fuck.
But
Dead ass.
and guys take advantage of that vulnerability.
Yeah.
Like if a girl has a close friend, she's gonna hit him up, and she might not be attracted to this guy at all.
Yeah.
But she goes over, they talk, and she's just in a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
And then one thing leads to another, and she might regret it the next day.
Yeah.
But it happens all the time. But when girls are vulnerable, bro.
Yeah. How do you feel about like guys and girls like being like best friends?
I mean, I think it's important for a guy to have at least one girl best friend, and same vice versa, a girl to have at least one guy best friend. Yeah. As long as it doesn't get any further. Like, and I'm not talking about like hanging out. I'm not talking about like texting every day. Yeah. I'm talking about like somebody to go to for like if you have a girlfriend or if a boyfriend for girls. I think it's important to have somebody to go to get another perspective on things, like from the opposite gender. So if you and your, me and my girl got in a fight, you and your girl got in a fight, I would want to have somebody I can go to that I trust to be like, hey, what do you think about this? Like, how does she feel about this situation? So you can kind of put yourself in her shoes and have somebody that's going to be really straightforward with you, so you can.
I just like, and the reason why I asked that, I mean, because that's a big like thing, you know, like that's your best friend or whatever.
Yeah, I don't have one, but
it's like I've never experienced it where I've had a best friend or and a real girl best friend. Like I had a guy best friend before, and I mean we were close and tight and shit. Like I've never had a relationship with the girl without like her developing feelings. Or in the past, like, oh yeah, we used to date, but now we're best friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just wishy-washy to me. Yeah. So that
is one issue is almost 100% of the time, because most really good relationships start off as friendships. So you gotta, it's kind of a slippery slope.
It is.
Like it's some guy and girls can stay friends forever, but eventually you're best friends for a reason. Yeah. Y'all like each other's personality. You can trust each other. You can come to each other. What are relationships about? Trust, being able to confide in somebody. Yeah. So eventually, one of the two. Have you ever seen the movie Friends with Benefits? Justin Timberlake and.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, it explains it perfectly.
Does it really?
Yeah, they were best friends and they only wanted to hook up. Well, of course, that's not what best friends are supposed to do. But they were like.
Didn't they fall in love?
And they fell in love because they ended up realizing that they trust each other, they have a good time together. Yeah. So eventually, one of the parties catches feelings. So that's where it comes into like, I don't think it would be okay to hang out with your guy or girl best friend. Yeah. Like often, maybe once a week or once a month, just to kind of get together. But I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's tough,
it is. It is weird. But I think the older you get, and if you do mature, like you'll start to kind of realize how the game is, you know, and just basically what dating is like. Yeah. Because I've ran into like, I mean, I'm 23 going on 24 in just the last few years. I think when I was like 18, I would like, you know, hang around with people my age or like see people that were 18, 19, my age, right? Yeah. So then I got a little bit older and it was like now, like, you know, you're not seeing or dating 18, 19 years old. Now you're dating someone that's 21, 22, 23, right? It ranges a lot more, I think so. And where I'm going with that is that, like, there's a big difference in talking and I guess basically in the game, bro. Like, you I don't even know. You're looking at me kind of lost.
But I'm just trying to figure out where you're going with this.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, once you start talking to someone like that's like maybe like mid-20s or just in 20s, they kind of know the game. So I feel like it's just a lot more straightforward. Yeah. Versus like, and that's why when I say like with someone that's best friends and they're like 20-something, I'm just like, are you guys like really best friends? You know, like, because I mean at 20-something, you guys are. It's pretty clear what one wants from another, like the parties, whatever, or boy or girl. Like they're like, oh, like we just really fucking on the. You know, and I've heard some fucked up stories, bro. Like, even just on like the internet, if you go on like the internet on Reddit or YouTube, and like they'll be like, yeah, like I was married, or like I was like in this relationship, and like I would see my best friend like so often, like once a month or once every 6 months, and we would hook up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There's a lot, like, yeah.
And you know, that shit's just spooky, bro.
Yeah, it's a weird topic, bro. It's a hard. There's really no right or wrong answer if it's okay or not okay.
And then basically back to the pressure of, I like how you said like it's a lot of pressure on a guy.
Yeah,
because like if you fuck up, like maybe this girl might be upset, you know, that you guys broke up or you guys ain't seeing each other no more. But like I think the sad truth is that like, you know, either she'll be entertained, you know, by another dude, and the dude won't have a problem with that because he's ready to go. You know?
There's always a guy waiting for you to fuck up.
I know, bro.
So it's like you're constantly in this, like, it's like being on the bench. Yeah. There's a guys on the bench
just waiting
for you to get injured.
Yeah, bro.
So he can get the time to shine.
Yeah.
And he might fail, but he just wants to get off the bench.
Yep.
He wants to score. Maybe once, maybe get a starting spot,
or just touch the ball a little bit.
Just,
you know,
just get a little play, something like that.
Get a little PT.
It's scary, bro.
It is.
I know for a fact, my girl is.
You know, or even like the stories too. I mean, I've been through some stuff where like you guys break up and then you guys start talking again. And it's like, oh, I did this and that with this person.
I hate those. Bro.
I'm like, you're just like, damn, like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
You know, and like that shit's like also too like, it gets you thinking like, how did you like jump into this so quick?
Yeah.
When we were dating this time, you know?
Yeah. And
like I said, stories been there, and I was like, man, it's.
Bro, I have the perfect story for this, and it's okay to say now because it's like 3 years ago. So when I was before my son was born, when Haley was pregnant, she got pregnant with my son whenever we weren't together.
She got pregnant when y'all weren't dating?
We weren't dating when she got pregnant with my son. Okay, so after I found out she was pregnant with my son, I'm a firm believer that I like the parents. I think parents should be together, whatever. Obviously, shit changes, but I like to try to make family work.
Yeah.
So we got back together, and we had only been broken up for like a week.
Yeah.
Before she got pregnant with my son. But, you know, after you break up, it's still like you still hooking up, kind of. Yeah. So we hooked up a couple times right after we broke up. It was like a week, bro. So later down the road, like 6 months down the road, I'm at work and she texts me, and we're trying to do this thing where we're like honest with each other. Like if somebody texts me, I'm gonna tell you, because we had a untrustworthy relationship. So she texted me and she was like, "Hey, my ex just texted me. Yeah, and he thinks Easton is his."
Oh my God!
And this is
dude, I can't even imagine.
This is her first love, bro. Like they did it for like 5 years.
Wow.
And I was in the middle of work, bro, and I just fucking lost it. Like I was, bro, like my heart dropped. I was like, no fucking
I would have thrown my phone, bro.
Because she never told me that she hooked up with her ex. So it turns out, and I'm one of those guys, like if you ever fuck with your ex, I don't care if we're broke up or not, if you ever go back to your ex, that means those feelings still lingered on. So I can never talk to you again. But anyways, so I was like, what do you mean he thinks it's his? I thought y'all never talked. Like I thought y'all were done. Yeah. So it turns out they had, you know, they did their thing right after we broke up.
What
she went over to his house to talk. She was crying. One thing led to another. They ended up hooking up.
Jesus.
And this was like, but it was like a month before, or not a month. It was like like a week before she was able to conceive. So, in long story short, Easton's mine.
Yeah,
we went through all that and got that figured out, thankfully.
Sucks,
and he looks just fucking like me. So
yeah,
but that was, my heart's probably never been so broken, bro. Yeah, because they were friends apparently.
Bro, you hurt my heart.
Yeah, it hurt bad, bro. I was like, dang, we were broke up for like a week. Yeah, and you went to your ex.
Yeah.
And that
says a lot.
And it hurts even worse that he thinks my son was his. I mean, he knows now because we did the test and shit. But like, you have another man out here thinking that he could be the daddy. Yeah, this is some fucking Dr. Phil shit. Like, call me Jerry Springer, because somebody gonna have to see me. Damn. But that's the perfect story for this exact topic, bro. I was so heartbroken, and it just goes to show, like, girls will almost do anything to either, like, if you break their heart, they're gonna fuck you, bro. Yeah. They're gonna fuck you. There's somebody on the back burner that you never would have guessed. And they might not care nothing about this person, but it's just to make you hurt, bro.
Yeah, bro, and like, yeah, it's fucked up, bro, because, you know, I'll respect, like, you know, to my relationship and to you, but it's just like, I mean, bro, there's been times where like I just been told some fucked up shit just to like piss me off, bro.
Yeah,
and it's just like, really. Yeah. And like, and it
from like somebody else, or
yeah,
like,
it's just like, oh, hey, like, by the way, I want to let you know, like, so and so this happened. And
before y'all started dating?
No, like, let's say we were dating and we stopped talking and we started dating again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, what, like, you know, like I'm just like, bro, like I was just like, damn, like pissed off and shit. Yeah. And like you went off and hung out with a whole nother person. Yeah, yeah. And it's just like, you know, and as a guy, like I think. I don't know why this happens to, I think, guys, like, but that shit just hurts, bro.
It's, and you know usually it's not because we're like, you don't even have to care about a girl. Yeah. It's just because you're territorial. Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm fucking a girl, I might not care about her, but I don't want to fuck anybody else. Because we're territorial. We're territorial creatures. That's just what we do. And I had a big, like maybe like a debate argument, like with my girl now, like about like stuff like this. I'm just like, and I don't think it's a problem talking about this, but it's just like we were talking about like how there was a time we were in San Antonio, right? And like we were walking, and like this dude made a comment about my girl, and like I know he was talking because there was no girls around, yeah. And he was just like, "Damn, like blah blah blah, bro," like chirping like about, and I was like right there, and bro, when I got heated, bro, like I wanted to fight this dude, but I know I had no chance. Because we were out in the street, it was two guys, it was just me and my girl. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get jumped because these guys are probably drunk. I hit one guy and they're all over me, you know. And I was like, I mean, I got no shot, so I was like, let me not, you know. So I just got pissed, and then it's just like, but I think a guy gets so angry, even though he can't do shit or whatever, you know. And it's just like, even dudes are gonna look regardless, but it's the fact that I knew. That he was like looking or like made a comment. It's just like, bitch, you know that's my girl. Like and obviously you see her with
you know, me, and it's like a territorial thing. It's just like, and I made a little example. It's like men are like dogs.
Exactly.
We fucking pee on shit and it's ours. And another good dog comes and tries and pee on shit, and it's just like, nah, bitch, like, and then
I'm gonna fucking bite your ass.
Yeah, and then they get into it. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's the same thing. Yeah, and it's weird that men are like that though, and like you can do the dumbest shit, and it's just like a man, like a guy just gets mad about it. Yeah, and it's super like.
That's why the biggest heartbreak a man can face, bro. A girl can break up with you, but once you find out she fucks somebody, bro. Yeah, it's like a fucking dagger. Yeah, bro. Right in your heart, bro. Because I've been broken up with in the past. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Yeah. And then once I hear something like, oh, hey, she fucked this dude, I'm like. Right in my chest, bro. Just wiggle that shit around. I'm like, yeah, no, because you want it to be your, like you.
Yeah, like it's all mine, only me.
Yeah, it's yours. Like that's why a lot of guys when they're having sex, they're like, hey, this is mine. Yeah, like, this is my shit right here.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah. And it's, yeah, I mean, I've never been told, I mean, like hard, like oh, like that. The person I was seeing like fuck someone else. So I've never really like felt that like hard. Yeah. But I've like had my assumptions and like really like I'm pretty sure like, you know,
assumptions are worse, I think.
You know, and like I was like, I'm pretty sure they, you know, but that's when I'm just like, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to know, bro. Like just stay over there. I'm out. Yeah. You know, because it's just I'm sure like you did your thing and I don't even want to fucking know. Yeah. And I just avoid it. So I've never really been like, you know, like hurt like that. But I mean, I could just imagine, bro. Like it sucks.
But once you find out, it really hurts for a bit. But then after you find out and kind of get over the hurt,
I feel like it's so easy to like move on.
It lets you let go a lot faster. Yeah. So it's like, okay, that's what it feels like. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. I'm done. She already did it. I know she's gonna do it again. So we're good. Let go. Move on. So
interesting. Yeah. But back to Caleb.
Oh yeah. That's
anyways,
what we're talking about.
So do you think now the new way to be a fuckboy is gonna be like kind of being like very direct? You got the money, you got the swag, you got the charisma, or is it being a simp?
I would say it's a little bit of both, but I think more people are leaning towards the simp because
guys
are getting smarter, bro. Yeah, they're gonna
like girls now. I think are like they have a roster, you know, who's gonna give him probably the most attention, or you know, play whatever. I don't know. I think now dating is so much harder, bro, and tricky,
especially with social media, bro. The way it is.
I mean, guys and girls. I mean, they got rosters, you know, like, and they, like, I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, like sometimes I'm like, I'm looking over at, you know, if she's scrolling through Instagram or something, I'm looking over, I'm like, God, that motherfucker's handsome. Like, fuck. And I try not to look because I'm like, man, she probably wants to fuck him right now. Like, she's probably thinking in her head, like, oh, I want to eat him up. Like, fuck.
Bro, why do you think? Hold on, what?
Yeah, like, have you ever watched your girl or something, like, scroll through Instagram or something?
I don't fucking see it. I don't even get close. I don't even want to know, bro. Like, she can be on her emails, and I'm like, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, like this buff-ass dude with no shirt on, fucking ripped. I'm like, damn.
I mean, even when she talks about, like, Denzel Washington, I'm like, bro, shut up.
That's famous people.
I don't care, bro. Like, I'm just.
Oh, if somebody talks about a famous person, I'm like,
you don't feel like a little hurt, like I don't want to hear that.
Kind of, but I also talk about famous women a lot, like Mila Kunis.
Who's that?
Mila Kunis, that 70s show. No, Mila.
No. I mean, do you know who Mia looking? Oh, see,
everybody, bro.
Really?
She's the voice of Meg off Family Guy. It was Ashton Kutcher. They're the ones that had the most famous relationship. Like,
I mean, I probably see her face.
If you saw her, you would know, bro. They're married? Oh, okay. They're married. Cool.
But I mean, I guess now, just with social media, whatever. I guess I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see what dating's like, and I mean, I know stats now. I mean, divorce and all that's just higher.
Oh yeah, it's gonna keep getting higher.
And I'm a guy who like really believes in like old school. Like, I want to be with one. Like, I want to get married once, bro.
Me too.
You know.
Yeah.
And like, even like if I get married one time and if it doesn't work out, bro, like I just could never. I can't do it again. I don't think I could.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And I'm just like, you know, one and done. You know, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know. So, and I've never really like committed, bro. Like hard. You know, and I'm like. I've always just like super. I would say like super scared. You know, I'm just like, nah, fuck that. Like, you don't check these boxes. Like, I'm out. You know, but I guess
until now.
Yeah, until
obviously.
now.
Make sure you throw that in
I've
there.
never been. I mean, I could say, you know, and I don't mind saying like, I've never been like really sure.
Yeah.
You know, because like I'd like to think. I don't know how you feel about like when you talk to somebody, but whatever. It's just like there's a lot of good looking women out there, bro. You know, big like boobs, big ass, like they're everywhere, you know, and that's facts.
Especially in fucking Waco, bro. Baylor.
I mean, yeah, Baylor's there. But it's just like there's so many, you know, same thing with girls. You know, there's going to be a lot of guys that look like fucking Chase.
Yeah, that motherfucker's chiseled like a Greek god.
I mean, I had a customer today, like, she was like, he got a nice smile. And I was like, yeah, that's the most handsome guy he's here at the dealership.
Yeah, and you're probably most handsome guy you'll probably see.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. But anyways, so like all that's there, right? And it's just like, but you know, how do you like make me a better person? Like that to me is important, you know. And how do you make me feel like, can I really talk to you? You're there for me, shit like that. And there's all those things, and then it's just like, man, like I want to live this type of life. Like, can I see you like align with me with that lifestyle? And like, and then now it's just like, I think I figured out what I want to do with my life and whatever, and it's just like, okay, like. I think you can do that too.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, all right, like, bet. And I think it'll work out, and hopefully it does. But I guess we'll see. But that's basically the whole story with fucking Caleb Fuckboy.
Caleb Fuckboy.
And now his fucking game. I feel bad for him because now he has no game.
Yeah, poor kid.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
like
fucked.
He has to date. Now he has to go out and fucking like he has to definitely try a lot harder and go to like bars where like these girls are not in dating apps. And I feel like being in New York City, bro, like I'm pretty sure all the girls are in a dating
They're
apps.
probably yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, this guy got no shot.
No, he needs to move.
Yeah.
Get out of New York.
He needs to get out of New York and go to a different city. Wow. I mean, yeah.
Poor kid.
Yeah,
oh well. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so now it's time to talk about football.
Lots of football. There's lots of football stuff.
Sunday, Kansas City beat the fucking Bills.
Best game I've ever seen.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was the best game I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of football.
I think I could say the same thing, bro. Yeah. I only seen like the second half.
Yeah.
But
that's all you needed to see.
Yeah. I think 27 points scored in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what I heard.
They each scored 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
And that shit was crazy, bro. Like, all I got to say is that my boy was Josh Allen, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
He's cold, bro.
Oh, he's so good.
He's fucking amazing. Yeah. But you kind of got to... But I really feel like Patty Mahomes, like, he just has a better team around him.
Yeah, he's got Tyreek Hill, probably top 3 receiver.
Kelce.
Travis Kelce, best tight end.
Yeah. I mean, that's really all you need.
Yeah. Because they can't double team both of them.
Yeah, they can't.
And then they got like McCole Hardman. Like he's got a great receiving core. Yeah.
And it's just like it broke my heart, bro, because I seen Josh Allen shit on who they shit on the week before? The Patriots.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, bro, he's like playing like in the zone.
Patriots were in the
they were good, bro. Yeah, they were doing pretty hot. But I just seen Josh Allen like he was in the zone, bro, like just feeling himself. And I was like, bro, that's a dangerous man.
Yeah.
And then he was like feeling himself against Kansas City. And when I remember, I don't know which touchdown it was when they scored, and then he came back, and then they scored again. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bro, like, yeah, Josh Allen, like he's gonna win Super Bowl.
Did you see that mic'd up clip?
No.
Where he so the last touchdown he threw right before Patty got the ball at 13 seconds left.
Field goal?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So he the guy he threw a touchdown to, it was his 4th touchdown. He was like, 4 touchdowns to get us to the championship. Bet. Let's go. Like, he said that before the game was over because he thought that was it. Like, they were getting hyped. They were like, we just won the game. And I saw that mic'd up, and I was like, bro, that's heartbreaking. Like, they really thought they had it. And their defense mixed with Patrick Mahomes' offense just completely.
But I know, like, also, too, like, the play calling of the Buffalo, like, the defense wasn't the best.
No, yeah.
Because I heard they didn't double team, I think, Tyreek. They gave him cushion, and then that shit happened.
Yeah.
And then I forgot what was the play that got him to the field goal range. I don't know. But, I mean, I feel bad.
I think that was Travis Kelce that got him in field goal range. He had a big drive.
And then there's a picture of, I think, Trayvon Diggs. Last year he took where he stayed in the stadium and watched Kansas City celebrate. And then it's just
Trayvon Diggs. You mean Stephon Diggs?
Is it Stephon Diggs?
Trayvon is for Dallas.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs is the receiver for the Bills, yeah.
So there was a picture of him like this is him last year, and then this year he only had like 1 reception for 7 yards.
Yeah.
And like just didn't show up. And then I just feel bad for Buffalo because I mean you gotta play Kansas City every year.
Yeah,
against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So it's just like what?
And it was decided by a coin toss, bro. That's crazy. I wish they would change I think next year they'll change the overtime rules.
So?
I mean, for playoffs at least.
How do you like? Okay, so if you were to fix it for playoffs, how do you fix it?
Like,
so let's say Kansas City scored,
and then the Bills get another chance.
Do you only get one chance though?
You only get one chance.
Okay. I mean, I guess isn't that what they do in college, right?
Yeah, and eventually, even if it goes to 2 or 3 or 4 overtimes, whatever, somebody's eventually going to win. But like, one team scores, give the other team a chance. Like, because you can't decide a game over a coin toss. Like, that's kind of fucked up, especially when these guys have been working all season.
Yeah.
And then their whole season goes to waste over a coin toss.
Yeah.
Like, if Josh Allen would have won that coin toss, they would be moving on because they would have. I'm 100% sure they would have scored. Like, they were both teams.
I mean, they were going back and forth. So.
They were hot. Both teams were on a roll, bro. So it's crazy that it was just decided over a simple coin toss, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should change it at least for the regular season.
I agree. I think just for playoffs, it should be like if you score, if you can't put up 6 points and then the field goal, then it's a wrap. And then San Francisco and Green Bay. That was
a slow game. I remember we were watching.
We were watching it while we were
very
recording.
Low scoring.
It was really
49ers are good, bro. Their defense is
it's like
they shut Aaron Rodgers down, bro. I mean,
but Green Bay did not play good at all, I think.
Nah. Well, and they were at home, too. I was surprised because it was snowing. I was like, bro.
San Francisco's in California.
Yeah, I was like, bro, Green Bay should have this in the bag. Like, this is their.
I thought they were going to win, like, by, like, 20 points, to be honest.
I thought they were going to win. I don't know about how much, but I definitely. 49ers beat them every year.
Yeah.
Like, the past 3 years, they've met in the same round, and the 49ers win every year.
Yeah.
So I think it might have gotten in Aaron Rodgers' head a little bit, maybe, that, like, the 49ers have his number, but still, bro, you're at home. It's snowing. This is what you're used to. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's super. That was upsetting, but I've always felt like Green Bay was under the radar for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it kind of showed why. Yeah. But now, I mean, you got Kansas City versus Cincinnati Bengals, and then you got.
I think the Bengals are gonna win.
And then you got San Francisco versus L.A.
Yeah.
So let's first talk about Cincinnati and I guess Kansas. I mean, you got.
I got the Bengals.
So you really believe that Cincinnati can take Patty Mahomes?
Yeah, because the Bengals have the best offense in football, for sure. With Jamar Chase.
They're all like shit, though.
It is shit. But with Joe Burrow, because I think they have the highest efficiency rating, their offense does.
Really?
I think so. And Joe Burrow just got sacked 9 times, bro, and still pulled away a win. Like, that's crazy. Kansas City's defense is not like that.
Yeah.
Like, who did the Bengals just beat?
Titans.
Bro, Titans defense ain't.
They were mean, bro.
They're not no joke.
Yeah.
They're nothing like Kansas City has nothing on the Titans defense. Yeah. And if they sacked him 9 times and they still beat them, I think Kansas City will get a few sacks, but I think Joe Burrow's going to shred them. Because last time they played, Joe Burrow shredded Kansas City. He threw for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns, bro.
No way.
Yeah, well, 460-something yards.
Yeah,
but
that's insane.
And 4 touchdowns. He shredded them and they beat Kansas City. I just don't think Kansas City's the offensive game is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
But I just think
that game's going to be super fun to watch.
It's going to be one whose defense is better, I think. So,
yeah. But I think Joe Burrow is just so, bro, he's just so cool.
He's so calm, bro. He's he just I don't know if he hits a blunt before he plays. But
I don't know, but he's supposed to cigar after.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, he's chill, and then I think people like, bro. When you got like that swag, like people fuck with you, and you be like, bro, like, you know what, I fuck with you.
Yeah, everybody loves Joe Burrow,
and
bro.
I think they're just like, you know what, like I think he's like I feel like Tom Brady goes to a team and he makes some people better.
Yeah, I
feel like Joe Burrow has the same effect. I don't know what do you call that? Is where like you're on a team and you just make everyone better. Yeah. And I think Joe Burrow definitely has. I think he makes his own line better. I think his receivers better. And I think like the defense sees that and they're like, bro, like I want to fucking get this guy back on the fucking field. Yeah. I don't know. But
the Bengals defense is also, they're not bad.
No, they're not.
Like they shut Derrick Henry down. I mean, they didn't shut him down, but
they kind of did.
Well, yeah. I mean, he still scored, but he didn't rush for barely any yards compared to what he did during the season. Mm-hmm. So I got the Bengals, bro. That's me.
Yeah, me too, though. I think they win by like a few points, not many, like 3 to 6 points.
I think it'll be a high scoring game though, but
like 30 plus.
I think each team will have over 30.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
But I think Patrick, if Mahomes plays really good, I don't know, bro, because he's Patrick Mahomes. Like even though like most of the season he didn't do good, he got hot at the end and and when he gets hot, bro, like I mean last year in the Super Bowl, bro, like did you see like how he was playing? Yeah. That shit was crazy, bro.
That last year is the year that they were down by a lot, right, and then came back.
Yeah. And they almost won.
Yeah. No, they did win.
The Super Bowl?
Kansas City won.
Last year, no. Tampa won last year.
What am I talking about? No, I'm talking about when they played the 49ers and they were down by a lot and they did come back and win.
Okay.
That was 2 years ago, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the Chiefs and the 49ers played 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. Kansas City was down by a lot, bro. Yeah. Like at halftime, and then they came back and won.
No,
last year at Tampa Bay.
I was talking about like just like I remember him like almost getting like tackled and shit. He was just throwing the balls and whatever. But I mean, I think if he plays really good and I think if just their offense plays like really, really good, then they'll win. But we'll see. Yeah. But I mean, even the game. I mean, LA. Oh, who you got? Is LA and
49ers.
49ers. I think that game's gonna be.
I got LA.
I think LA's gonna shit.
And I think they're gonna shit on the 49ers.
I want to say that, but I don't know
because their offense and defense is good.
I really want Matthew Stafford to go to the Super Bowl, bro.
I think you will. 49ers rely on their defense, bro, because Jimmy G don't do shit.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, I mean, they barely let Tom Brady do anything till like the last fucking quarter.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
The 49ers defense is stout, bro, but, I mean, Matthew Stafford, bro, he's got Cooper,
Yeah, Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
Odell.
OBJ.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Nah.
Bro, but yeah, I think, LA's defense is just too mean for San Francisco.
Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. Like I said last week, whoever won the Tampa Bay Rams game was winning the Super Bowl. Bengals are going to, I think they're going to get to the Super Bowl, but nobody in the NFL is fucking with the Rams right now.
Yeah.
They're just too good.
But I really hope we see Cincinnati against the Rams. That game's going to be so
That would
good.
be the best possible game of the 4 teams. I think that would be the best game.
Be like, you got such a overall pretty solid team, and then you got another team that just got they're just out. They just want to ball out.
Yeah,
and like they ain't got nothing to lose, you know. And
the Bengals are so young, bro. That's the craziest thing. Like Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, both in their second year.
Who's the guy that has 85? Ocho Cinco. I don't know his name, but he plays really good too.
Is that T Higgins?
Yeah,
Higgins. He's a beast.
Yeah. And then the running back's pretty good too. I don't know who he is.
Oh, Joe Mixon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty good.
They're a good team.
And it's just like that game, that game's a game to watch, bro.
Yeah.
That would be a dope-ass game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess we'll see really what LA brings. I really think, I would be shocked if San Francisco won. Can you imagine if they pulled the upset? Can you imagine if we saw San Francisco and Kansas City again, though? That would piss me off.
Yeah, and you know what? I almost feel like it might happen because I don't know if the NFL is rigged or not, bro. But sometimes it feels like it might be a little bit.
Yeah. If
49ers go to the Super Bowl, it's fucking rigged. I don't care. You can't tell me shit.
I mean, yeah. Not unless there's like a lot of fumbles. Then I don't know.
Yeah. But
yeah, man, I don't know. That would piss me off. I probably wouldn't even watch it, bro. Because when Kansas City and San Francisco played for that Super Bowl when it happened 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
I didn't even watch it, bro.
I watched it, but that's good. I love watching Kansas City play, but yeah, I don't want to see the 49ers go. I don't hate them. If they go, I just feel like they're I don't know.
They've been to a few Super Bowls, and I think they still haven't fucking won.
Nah.
Because they didn't win with Colin Kaepernick, didn't they?
They won one with did they?
I don't know. Because I remember they played the Ravens in the Super Bowl, right?
Uh-huh.
When it was the two brother coaches that went.
Yeah.
And then...
Did they play the Steelers? Or am I tripping? That was somebody else.
I think they did play the Steelers.
I think Colin Kaepernick has a Super Bowl. I feel like he does.
I think he does. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they have one.
Yeah.
I think it's against Louisiana, bro, to be honest.
Who?
The Saints.
Oh.
It might be. I don't know. I forget.
I know it was years ago, so
yeah.
I don't know to.
But that Kansas City and San Francisco, that game would make me upset. I just don't want to see San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
Nah, I want to see two new teams.
Yeah.
The Bengals and the Rams would get so much.
Yeah.
God, bro.
Yeah.
It would get so much attention. So many people would tune in because they're both. Cincinnati hasn't won shit in years.
Rams either.
Rams. They won. No, they didn't. They were in the Super Bowl. Like what? How many years ago?
When?
Weren't they with? No, I'm thinking of when Jared Goff was with the. Not Jared Goff. Weren't they?
Yeah, I mean Jared Goff played for the Rams.
Wasn't they in the Super Bowl?
Against who though?
The Patriots.
The Patriots. Damn, were they really?
I think it was like 4 years ago, bro.
You might be right. Let me see. Sorry, guys.
Because I think Jared Goff won, and then he got fucking paid.
Last time Rams went to Super Bowl. The Rams playing the Super Bowl in the following season, 2018.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, 4 years ago. Yeah.
Against who?
I think it was the Patriots.
Rams 2018 Super Bowl. Let me see. Did the Rams win the Super Bowl in 2018? Super Bowl. What? The Rams lost in 2018. Wow, the Rams lost 2018. Wait, what? I don't know what I'm reading. I can't understand. I guess they lost against New England.
Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah, okay. I was okay. My memory is right then. I was like,
there was the Rams and the Patriots.
I'm pretty sure the Patriots and the Rams were in a Super Bowl like recently.
Oh wow, they were.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Brady won.
Yeah. That was his sixth. Yeah. That was his sixth.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that's the year after that. They paid Jared Goff like fat. They were like, "Oh, you got us to the Super Bowl."
Yeah. Then after that,
give you all our money, and then
they had that Gurley too, right?
Todd Gurley. That's his last year that he just fucking ate.
He was good.
He was so good, bro. I had him in fantasy like for 2 years in a row, and he just killed everybody. But then he got hurt, and now he's.
I don't even know who did he play for.
I don't even know, bro. I think he's a free agent, but he's not. He's not. It's a shame.
Yeah. But I mean, hopefully we see Cincinnati and then the Chiefs in.
No.
Yes. No. Cincinnati
and the
Bengals against Los Angeles Rams. Yeah.
Could you imagine if Joe Burrow won, bro?
Bro, that would.
This is basically his first year.
Yeah, he's definitely a rookie.
Yeah, because last year he got hurt like
in his third game, second game.
So imagine
he tore
winning
his ACL
the Heisman
too, bro.
Yeah. Imagine winning the Heisman, then the national championship, and then the very next year, technically, winning the Super Bowl.
I don't know who's done that.
I don't think anybody in their rookie year, but it would definitely be, bro. Joe Burrow, if he does this, he would be probably on track to
be the next GOAT.
Yeah.
Which, talking about the next GOAT, bro, Tom Brady Tom Brady didn't announce his retirement, but
all the insiders
ESPN saying that breaking news, Tom Brady retired from football.
And I believe it kind of, but I also don't believe it because literally like 2 months ago, bro, he said in an interview, I still feel good.
That's what I thought.
And I'm going to keep playing football until I don't think I can compete anymore.
Yeah.
And he just came off his best season, like in years.
I know.
Like record-breaking season. So he was like, when I feel like I can't compete with the starting quarterbacks anymore, like the better quarterbacks, then I'll quit. But right now he's like top notch. Like
I think he's up there for MVP too.
Yeah. Him, Joe Burrow, and
Aaron Rodgers. But
and Matthew Stafford. They're probably like the four hots right now. Yeah. But for him to be 45 years old, bro, or I think he's 45. Yeah. 44, 45, and be in the MVP conversation? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's crazy. But maybe that's why he's like done too, though. He's like, man, I fucking played my ass off and I couldn't get one. I was like, that's all I got.
Their injuries, bro. They were plagued this year with injuries. Yeah. And then Antonio Brown. What the fuck ever's wrong with him? His head is injured, but
I definitely think though if he was playing, they probably had a chance. Because he's good.
They have a really good chemistry. Antonio Brown lived with Tom Brady. Yeah. Like they had good chemistry. So,
but AB did talk some shit, like kind of talk shit about Tom Brady on the Full Send.
But they got back on track though. Yeah. He apologized and shit.
But he retired, bro. I was just like, I'm waiting for Tom Brady to come out with the official announcement because I'm just like, it's a big deal, bro. That's
sad, bro.
It's a GOAT. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Like, he's a GOAT. And out of the GOATs, you're 25 or 26?
25.
You're 25. I'm 23. We're kind of like in the same era of watching and knowing same type of players. Like, LeBron, I know LeBron. Tom Brady, I know Tom Brady. So, like, this is like the first GOAT that we've probably seen and got to witness that goes into retirement. Yeah. And that's just like, damn.
That we watched his pretty much whole career. Yeah.
And that's kind of like, damn. Like, I've been knowing about Tom Brady since 2006, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm kind of going to be like the Jordan fans right now because the Jordan fans who watched his whole career and saw him retire, they're all like, will never, even though LeBron will probably pass Jordan in every single accolade, they'll never admit that LeBron is the GOAT. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be that way with Brady. Like, even if there's a quarterback that comes through, Patty Mahomes, Joe Burrow, comes through and passes all his accolades.
Is it because you have that attachment, though?
I think so. Yeah, and I think that's the problem with Jordan fans. They are so attached to him, they can never let it go.
They watched him, they witnessed him win and all that.
And that's how I think I'm going to be with Tom Brady forever. Even though they're not my favorite team, he's never been my favorite quarterback, but I just saw him win so much.
Yeah.
I just don't think anybody can ever replace him.
Yeah. And I don't know, his style, too, the way he did it, bro, like, don't give Tom Brady the ball with 1 minute left on the clock. Yeah. If he has time, he will do it. And he showed us over and over that he could do it. And it's just like, that time is coming. Apparently his time is coming.
Yeah, it's here, yeah.
And it's just like now, I definitely think it's just like, he took over for so long. It's just like, man, I wonder who's going to come in and take his spot.
There's a new wave, bro. You got Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, which he kind of fell off this year.
Yeah,
he got hurt though, right?
Yeah, he'll be back though.
I'm trying to think.
I think that's really like the new wave right there.
Like the hottest.
And then you got Patriots. What's his name? Mac White. Is that
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, whatever.
Yeah. We'll see how he does though.
Yeah.
You know,
because he got a lot of hype this year, but it's
And then you still got some like newcomers. I mean, I'm really a big fan of Justin Fields.
Oh
and Trevor Lawrence, which
God, he had a terrible rookie season.
They both did.
Yeah, but I mean, look who they got. You can't be like
Chicago and in Jacksonville. So
Joe Burrow, I mean, he got drafted to the Bengals. They were terrible before he got there. So
yeah, I mean, but they drafted pretty solid this year. That's
they
why.
did. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow is all they needed.
Yeah. So I think definitely. I mean, after the Super Bowl and then after this year's over, next season, the next few seasons I think are gonna be definitely fun to watch. And I think this season of NFL was super fun to watch, bro.
There was a lot of good games.
I mean, like
my team.
But even like, there were so many teams like no one like really stood out besides Green Bay.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, the Titans were so good till then they lost. Arizona was undefeated till like the last few weeks, and then they lost, and they lost against
Arizona. Lost to the Panthers.
Well, I'm saying they were undefeated till that game, and they lost to a team like the Panthers. I'm sorry for the disrespect. And then it's just like, and then they lose against who? They lose against was it San Francisco? No,
they lost some bullshit games. Their games they lost were bullshit.
But the first playoff game, or was it against the Rams? I think they got like shit on though. The first playoff game and the only playoff game they had, the Cardinals.
Yeah,
and it's just like that was fun to see because like you were like, oh, Arizona's probably the most dominant team. And then you thought Green Bay was dominant, then they lose San Francisco. Yeah. I mean, Cowboys were the Cowboys. I mean, and the Eagles were, I don't even know how the fuck they got in.
They started off like 0-4, and then they went like 8-2.
Yeah, and then who's the one San Francisco snuck in. And then I think the Raiders, did the Raiders win that one game to get in, or they lost?
They snuck in.
But they lost.
They played the Bengals the first round.
But, I mean, the Bengals. No, they beat somebody to sneak in, and then they lost.
No, the Bengals did play the Raiders first round. Then they played the Titans, and then this is the third round right now.
But, I mean, Cincinnati barely got in there, too. I think they won a few games, but, like, barely getting in there. So, it was just really fun to watch.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just happy and I'm just hoping the Super Bowl is the same way.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah. But, I mean, everybody was saying how last week's games were so good.
Yeah.
It was like, that's the best week of playoffs we've ever had.
Yeah, this week definitely won't be like that, I don't think. I think it's going to be Kansas City Bengals. I think it's going to be a really good game. Yeah. The Rams 49ers, I don't think it's going to be a good game at all. I think it's going to be boring to watch.
I think it's going to be very... Yeah, I mean, just San Francisco's not... they're not fun to watch.
Not at all.
So, I mean...
I feel sorry for 49ers fans. I mean, gosh.
I mean, when they played the Cowboys, I was just... Even though they were shitting on the Cowboys, I was just so pissed. I was like, they're not doing nothing crazy. They're just running the ball and...
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, no moves. It was just... And I don't know. I guess their defense is good. Whatever.
Yeah, their defense is all they got. And their run game is good, but that's just because they have 3 fucking running backs. And Jimmy G don't do shit, bro.
I know.
He throws for like 150 yards a game.
Yeah, he's going to have a new home next year, I think. If he wins Super Bowl, maybe he'll stay.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that. But, I mean, Tom Brady's probably done. Yeah. If he's not done, I definitely think he wins one again.
Oh, he will.
But, I mean, I really hope he's not done, though.
Me too.
Are you playing with you?
Yeah, like my beard kept getting stuck in it, and I was like, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It feels kind of good, but it's like hurts.
It kind of pulls it, right?
Yeah, it pulls it. It's nice.
I really hope you guys took some good insights from a man's or guy's perspective. And hopefully you women out there, lower the roster. Don't have it so deep.
Yeah.
Just 2-3 guys. Rotation. Yeah. I don't know.
Rotation's important.
And guys, I don't even know.
Just try not to be so fuckboyish.
Yeah. Just same thing as the girl advice. Just 2-3 girls. That's it. Rotation.
Yeah, rotation's the key.
And if you're serious, let them know you're serious. But I will say, don't be serious till like a few months. Because
yeah, and you got to make sure that thing is right. The thing.
Yeah,
make sure.
Can you
test drive it before you buy it?
Can you imagine for the people that wait till marriage?
Yeah, what if on your honeymoon you fuck and you're like, wow, this sucks. And then you're like, fuck, now I'm stuck.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if someone waited till marriage and then like months after or a year after they got divorced because the sex ain't good.
Yeah, and I feel like that.
Simple.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened.
And that's how we're in the show.
Bang.
I'll see you guys next week. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. I'm going to go have some amazing fucking dinner, hopefully. You can spend time with your kids, have fun, and let's watch some football tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Peace.